local chaplain who is in New York during 9/11 reflects on his experience there as we approach the 20-year mark of that tragic day. I'm Paul Gutierrez, and you'll hear his memories straight ahead.
A new site just released by the Douglas County Health Department may help you choose your next eating spot. I'm Rose Todd, and coming up, I'll tell you all about the site.
Not a bad Tuesday for us in the metro area, and more nice weather tomorrow, but we do have a slight chance of rain on the horizon. I'll let you know when coming up.
Plus, nursing homes in Iowa are seeing a rise in coronavirus cases. What may be contributing to that increase? And millions of Americans no longer have unemployment benefits. A look at the impact this will have on the economy. Those stories and more right now.
Fox 42 News at 9 starts right now.
Good evening. I'm Liz Gonzalez. Monty Torres is off tonight. Thank you so much for joining us tonight at 9. This Saturday officially marks 20 years since 9/11. Tonight, a local chaplain shares his experience about that day. He was in New York when the tragedy unfolded. Fox 42's Paul Gutierrez gives us a look at 9/11 from the chaplain's perspective.
It can be emotional at any 9/11 remembrance ceremony. The American flags, the salutes, the sounds of silence. For Kenneth Hessel, 9/11 anniversaries are especially emotional. He was in New York when tragedy struck.
In fire scenes, they're hectic.
20 years ago, Hessel was working as a volunteer firefighter in Long Island. He never expected the World Trade Center to collapse. He never expected there to be a ground zero. But it happened.
And it was just kind of that surrealness, like, oh, wow.
Hessel says one of the hardest parts about that day was getting pulled away from the site before he could finish his rescue efforts. One memory in particular comes to mind.
We started digging out the hole and we did find a body. Never identified who it was.
Authorities had deemed it too dangerous for him to continue in fear another building would collapse.
They chased us off the pile. Right thing to do. It was hard to leave a body behind.
Long since retired, Hessel now works as a chaplain. It's their job to be there when a first responder needs help. It's that kind of work Hessel finds rewarding. In times of trouble, chaplains are sometimes the most trusted source of healing and comfort.
Just help them understand it's okay to feel the way you do.
The kind of support Hessel says nobody should feel ashamed to use.
Sometimes you just have to go and wait. They'll come to you when they're ready.
Paul Gutierrez, Fox 42 News.
Hessel says that he has seen the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. He says it's a site that is simply surreal since he was there on the day of the attack.